Good evening! My name's Alex Campbell.
I'm Jasper.
And you're watching Examining the Expanse. So, I just have to say that I fucking love the Holden Miller dynamic.
Yeah, it's great.
This whole like fucking surreal sci-fi fantasy concept. It's so warped and weird and amazing. It's right up my alley. Like as far as media goes, it's exactly what I want from it.
Yeah.
Our protagonist is now spiraling into
freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Now down there.
Fuck you! Fuck you! My blood is clean. You're not here, which at least explains the stupid fucking hat!
Everything is just compiling. Amos says something about us being on like fucking this extreme trajectory for like a year now. You alright, man? And he really is falling the fuck apart in this episode.
Well, in multiple ways too, because his body's falling apart.
Yeah.
Fucking his mental state's falling apart. Freaking out, dealing with PTSD. And now he's seeing visions of Miller.
Yeah, which he thinks is him going crazy, or the proto-molecule cancer re-emerging. But it's fucking not. And it's all like put together in such a great way.
This episode builds, the tension of this episode builds very, very nice.
Yeah, the way it climaxes has got to be like one of the best cliffhangers in The Expanse, if not like fucking television. Like getting up there towards the Red Wedding.
It's fucking good.
Maybe not that extreme, but
no, I think for people who were not familiar with the books, when they saw the Red Wedding was
I had not read the books at that point. I was like, holy fuck, this is something. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
It freaked a lot of people out with that.
Yeah. Well, it hadn't really been done in modern media. Shakespeare fucking just killed off everyone. But modern media, everyone had plot armor.
Well, actually, I was watching a YouTube video the other day about fucking Scottish history. Talking about like a massacre that happened with one of the clans by, I'm trying to remember now, I think it was the McDonald's.
Fucking McDonald's. Us Campbells. Any of McDonald's are watching.
I feel like it was the Campbells who
purposely.
No, not purposely, but persecuted this fucking like horrific slaughter.
No.
And the term was slaughter under trust. They'd been living with these people for 2 weeks, snowed in, and then the orders came for the soldiers to fucking slaughter the entire village. And they'd orchestrated it so as that the village would be trapped in this fucking valley, and they were saying that's that's one of the inspirations for the Red Wedding. It's pretty fucking horrifying. Holy shit.
There was a drama teacher at Dackerman High, Mr. Brown, and he said to me one day, just out of the blue, there are bars in Scotland that you go to that if your last name is Campbell, you don't tell them.
That's one of these. It's in this valley. That's one of the things it says that no hawkers or Campbells allowed.
I was like 15. I'm like, okay. What the fuck do you want from me, man?
Legit shit. I should send you that video. Fucking, it was good.
Good history of my people. The bloodthirsty murderers. Viking rape blood right here.
I mean,
blonde hair and red hair originates back to Scandinavia. So I definitely have some rape history.
Probably. I mean, yeah, we all do.
Yeah. So the way that they execute all the weird oddness is fucking great. Miller has this little twitch that he does.
The glitch.
It's like glitch, is like digital. He's like talking in code about all this shit, which actually is legitimately about something. But Holden's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's got no idea. Well, Miller doesn't really understand what he's talking about either. He's trying to filter what's going on to him, because he's not Miller. He's a Miller program and he's trying to fucking orchestrate his thoughts through the experiences of Miller.
Yeah. Figure out what's going on through the lens of Miller.
You were saying something? The Grigas in Sector 18, the rookie?
Have we talked before?
Do you even know you're here?
Julie Mao's sister. I was gonna remember her name for this episode.
Yeah, eventually one day.
But I didn't.
I mean, I
knew it earlier today.
I know her other name.
Peaches?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost finished book 2. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I forget her. It's not Julie Mao, it's Fuck, I forget now.
It's gone forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's doing her thing.
Janice.
Janice Soprano. She clumsily smashes in a rubber head in this episode.
Her action scenes are not the best.
No, well...
She's not... Yeah, her fucking internal drug thing where she goes super power and fucks people up.
Did they explain that in the book?
Yeah, she's got like a
false tooth?
No, it's in the roof of her mouth. She's got like in the book, from what I remember, she's got like a thing in the roof of her mouth that if she like traces it with her tongue in like a clockwise direction, it activates glands that she's had surgically implanted in her neck that release a whole bunch of like fucking super soldier drugs into a system.
Yeah.
But they are the glands slowly leach toxins, so she's gonna die from it.
So it adds an extra level of tension. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I guess just them having to execute a scene where like a 60-kilo woman kills a 100-kilo man. It's difficult. Yeah. There are 60-kilo women who can fuck 100-kilo men up.
Oh, that's not. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah. Them UFC fighting women.
But it's not by picking them up and like comically picking them up and slamming their head into a wall.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I guess that's because Zero-G? Were they in Zero-G at that point?
Okay, maybe they were in like... I guess they're in... No, well, they're on the thrusts, so maybe the thrust was not as...
Yeah.
Or are they on the thrust at that point?
I don't know. That was the previous episode of this one. We watched like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, she orchestrates this fucking whole fucking bomb explosion and everything just fucking ramps up. Eye fingers. I really like... I like the way Eye Fingers is obviously a creepy character, but it's not just built into his actions, it's like his actual physicality.
Is creepy?
His very existence
is a creep.
Disgusting.
He's great.
He's snooping around, still flirting with Amos to cover up his fucking snooping. He's like, so are we still good? Amos is like, nah, man.
Fucking leave, please.
Should I be holding out hope at all for... You should not.
Put your creepy eye fingers away from me.
You fucking sick freak. He orchestrates... Well, he plants this fucking thing that he was given. Just message from Holden.
We haven't got to that yet.
We haven't gotten to that.
We know that he planted something and now Holden's broadcasting to the system that he's fucking murdering people and claiming the ring for the OPA.
Which is great because it's so in character for Holden. Just turn on the comm and just like...
that's right.
Blurt out all this fucking...
Everybody starts shitting their pants and freaking the fuck out.
We gotta shoot at him, the Ross.
Which is great, All of these...
Naomi's like, you can't do this. Drummer's caught in this fucking thing between her and her EXO. Yeah, it's
so fucking good.
Yeah, it's shot like documentary style. In that whole sequence, which gives it a freshness. It's this great, like, long, like, minute-and-a-half scene between Holden and Amos, where it's just, like, documentary style, like, them freaking out. Holden's like, I need a fucking minute, and Amos is like, what the fuck are you doing? They're, like, holding each other, tensing and freaking out, giving it their fucking all.
What the fuck is wrong with you? We gotta push, get back into a cow.
We're not gonna outrun their fire.
I can get a can of hands.
Somebody crippled this ship. It was all a setup.
Holden, you are not.
The only hope we have is for me to... Just give me 1 minute alone.
For what?
I don't have time to explain!
He gives it away in the opening credits though, if you know the actor's name or fucking Miller. It's like guest star by Thomas Jane. I guess a lot of people would miss that.
Yeah.
But it is a terrifying spoiler.
That's fair. I mean, I can give you some spoilers.
In like, I don't know, 3 weeks I guess, I'll be finished book 4.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I got a job. So now I'm riding to work and having 2-hour breaks and stuff. So then it's like, do I stop now and wait for the show to catch up? I've already got all the books. I've already opened them up and looked at all the names and all the chapters and stuff. I'm like, ooh. I don't want to, because then the show's never going to measure up. You know that always happens? The show never measures up.
I read the books first and watched the show. The show is very, very faithful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, all the beats and storylines are there. It's just like, not even really time constraints, because you think about it, the first book's like 22 hours, and the way they tell it is first season, half of the second season, that's like 15 hours. So you're only cutting 5 hours off of it. It's not like a normal book to movie thing where you got 22 hours into 2 hours.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's more just like budgetary constraints.
By the time we get up to this point, they are compressing whole characters and doing
combining
things like that.
characters. A show can't have as many characters as a book for whatever reason. I think that they're trying to give like Naomi and Amos and Alex stuff to do as well.
That might be
They're
true.
giving a lot of the side characters their actions to the crew, because in the book it's really Holden centric and the crew is just kind of there doing their thing. Although I did notice, I think in book 5 all of a sudden it's like Holden, Alex, Naomi, Amos, that's all the chapters.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on here? I need to listen to this.
I mean, I can tell, I can guess what's happening in that I can't remember, but I can probably guess, because there's, like the crew does a thing and
we're not going to be able to sit
happen.
through the new season and drink beers as it comes out without you spoiling something, are we?
I'm not going to spoil anything, I just like teasing you with it.
You do. Things that really stood out to me were old mate's acting, the main character. I think his last name I never heard it pronounced is like Strait or something? Stephen Strait? I don't know, seems like a weird name.
Which one's this?
Holden.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard the actor's name be verbalized.
Okay.
Stephen, obviously, but not his last name. There's all these subtle moments where like he's just acting on his face. I think acting is really at the top echelon, and this is something I've been noticing in Sopranos, where it's not like dialogue driven, when they can convey multiple emotions through facial expressions. And this is pretty much just one emotion, which is like,
freaking the fuck out.
But there's several moments in The
doing it well.
Sopranos where they go through like 5 different emotions just with their face, no dialogue. And you're like,
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's the beach scene in There Will Be Blood, right?
yeah.
Thinking about his brother.
He goes and jumps in the water, and then Daniel Day-Lewis is just sitting there.
That's a great fucking scene.
Comes on and he's like, thinking it over. Forget what actor it was. It might have been Sean Connery or Tom Hardy. They're so similar.
They're practically the same person.
They're practically the same actor. One of them was like, in those moments of silence, you need to be thinking about what the character would be thinking. Mm-hmm. If you're not doing anything, you can't just be thinking about your own life. You've got to be in that moment as a character, because the audience can see that through the eyes and all the subtle facial movements and everything. So a lot of great acting in this episode, and once again, just pacing and editing, the way it ramps up in tension and suspense is amazing. It opens up, for me in the show, my favourite era. The ring has awakened! And crazy sci-fi shit.
Yeah, this is where shit starts to get hectic.
Yeah, this is where I was really on board. Mid season 2, I'm like, and then after season 3, I'm like, this is amazing. This is right where it was cancelled back a few years ago too, They announced it was being cancelled right around this time as this shit was airing. Oh, fucking sci-fi.
Yeah.
They weren't getting enough views on the television program when it aired at like 8:30 on a Thursday.
Yeah. Well,
Who the fuck is watching TV?
Yeah. The whole model is just retarded. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's completely backwards.
Nobody views media like that anymore.
Just our parents.
Hey, I don't know. Hey, I worry about them. You walk in into the lounge room and they're like sitting down watching cooking shows.
There's only so much you can take of that.
Yeah, but they like watch it.
I guess they no, that's bullshit. There's lots of interesting in-depth media from their generation.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't know how you can sit there and like unironically.
I mean, I watch some garbage, but I get to the point where I'm like,
Razorback.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, there are certain things I watch where it makes me sad.
Yeah.
I get to a certain point in it, I'm like, I gotta stop. I need to watch something better. Not do anything with my life.
Yeah.
Just watch something more intellectual.
That's slightly of a higher quality.
Yeah, then I'm fine. Depression floats away. So yeah, in conclusion, this is a fucking great building block and a fucking amazing cliffhanger to the next era of the Expanse. I look forward to listening to the book very shortly, and this era of the show is like some of my favorite fucking sci-fi. How is this show not bigger than it is? It's building. Amazon did a lot more season 4 advertising wise, but I guess it was like a shitty sci-fi thing on fucking the Sci-Fi Channel on Foxtel.
Yeah.
Maybe people aren't just there aren't that many people into hard sci-fi.
It's also, I don't know how accessible it is. So I'm like, because now we've got all of the streaming services have fractured. And everyone's got Netflix, but this is not on Netflix. If this was on Netflix still, it would be a lot more popular, I feel.
Well, it's on Amazon Prime now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess a lot fewer people have that. But I hope it continues to build and sticks to the landing. Alright, thank you for watching. Really about like, subscribe, and comment,
Good night.
Yeah.